And I'm trying to get comfortable, and it's very difficult.
Did you get a haircut?
Yes.
Is it really short?
Yes.
It's really short.
Yeah, it's like
Holy shit. Oh, that's so like 80s hardcore, dude. It's like, oh my gosh, you should totally be like in a remake of The Warriors. That's amazing.
I would
If I were
totally
doing
do that.
monsters now, I were doing monsters now, the guide would be so different. Like you'd be done up like 80s punk. Like you'd put a choker around your neck with the
Oh,
spikes.
dude. We should do that. We should film just like a little scene because she
And
changes all the
I'd
time,
give you
right?
like yeah, I'd give her black leather gloves with no fingers.
Yes. Did
Be
you see? Can
incredible.
you see the lightning bolt? I don't know if you
A
can
cut off
see.
jean jacket. Oh, it's amazing.
Like in the green, there's like a lightning bolt shaved in
That's
my head.
hardcore,
I
dude.
don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll try.
It's hardcore. No, I'm not seeing the lightning bolt, but the rest of you looks great.
Well,
Looks
once,
really good.
thank
It's a
you.
great fucking look for you.
It's very me. Everybody's been pushing it for a while. By everybody, I mean Daryl and Danny, who does my hair. So I finally was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
I'll do it live.
Exactly. I'll have to send you a picture so you can see the actual Thunderbolt when I get the pictures back from Dave. We did a photo shoot with Dave like 2 or 3 days after Danny did it.
You
So
lost a little
like,
weight too?
I don't think so, but
I think
maybe.
so. Either that or the haircut's trimming, but like your jawline looks better. I mean, I can't see all of you, but your jawline looks like might. I mean, maybe the haircut. I don't know.
I don't
Looking
know.
good.
Well,
Looking good.
thank you. So are you, sir. It's
Yeah,
been a
look
while
at
since I've
these
seen your
incredible
face.
forearm muscles. See these forearm muscles?
I
There's
see
some
'em.
forearm muscles right there. Look at
Fucking
that.
crazy, dude. They're out of
Crazy. Look at
control.
my veins though. Look at my veins. I get really vein.
Stop.
Look at those veins. You could start IVs in those veins over the internet. Look at that. Start IVs. It's part of my job. All right. It's on
No,
my
I
mind.
know. You'd think, look, you'd think you could with mine too, because like they're like all punchy and like you can see them and shit through my skin.
Yeah.
But like,
Those
I don't
aren't
know
veins
why.
though. Those are tendons.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
the
those are those things you're showing me are tendons.
the things that are blue are tendons?
Oh no, the blue. I can't see the blues, but look at my. I mean, look at these things. You could just
Yeah, it does look like they're just like kind of popping out, like you just worked out or
like
whatever.
I drew them on. Would that be awful? Can you imagine going on a date with like your first date with someone as you go, and they want to show you how muscly they were, but you could tell they clearly took a big pen and drew veins on their hand. How you doing? Yeah, I just worked out.
That's ridiculous stuff.
All right, here we better start the show.
For real this time. Hold up. So I might cry out in pain at some point. So
It's all
like
right. No, pain's good. No, let it drive you.
I hurt myself is the thing. How
How'd
is
you hurt
your
yourself?
how's your back doing? Did you find
Um,
out what was up and
he like I said, he thinks that that Xander gave me whiplash.
mm-hmm.
Um, and that's the we've been looking for this. I canceled this credit card. We've been looking for this credit card forever, and it's in the couch. I just found it.
That's amazing.
No, he said that he thinks that Xander gave me whiplash.
And is it better now or going?
It's gradual, gradual. I had like 3 days when my dick didn't work. That was awful.
Are you being serious right now?
I mean, I'm seeming serious. It like didn't work right for like 3 days. I
That's
was starting to
fucking weird.
really
That
get
would freak
scared.
me the fuck out, definitely. Like that's like not okay.
Yeah, no, it was weird. Anyway, so do I share too much?
No, it's fine. It's just it was such a Justin like bullshit thing to say. I'm like,
No, that's
are you
true.
being serious right
Often there's truth behind my bullshit.
now? Oh, that's a
All right,
fair
here we
point.
go. Welcome to Trek Off. My name is
And
Justin.
my name is Alexia.
And today, we are doing a little bit of a shorter show than usual, guys, because we had to fit this one in, man.
Yeah.
We just stick it in there. We had to lube it up, lube the show up, and stick it right in, without even any warning. Like there's no like massage ahead of time,
No.
nothing. Just like listen, we just got a minute, man. I had a good friend of mine once. He said, and this is he's not. I mean, he was a good friend at one time. I wish we talked more. But I had a friend of mine that said that that when you when you're not getting laid at all,
Mm.
It doesn't matter how romantic and how loquacious you are, and how incredibly well spoken you are. No matter what you say, it'll just sound like you're going, "Can you please lie down?" and that the opposite of that is true. Is that when you are getting laid, you're just always going to seem really confident. But if you're not, just like you could be going, what light through yonder window breaks? But all anybody is hearing is just please,
Please,
just go.
please,
It'll be
can't,
so much easier.
please, can't you just take my dick in?
Shh, shh, don't
Please,
make it weird. Don't make it weird.
don't
Don't make
make
it
it
weird.
weird.
So I don't know. I don't know about any
I
of
don't,
that.
I don't know
It's
where
just
that
something.
came from. The things that just come out of your head for no reason.
I just remember this. That man, it's like this is one of the guys who influenced me. I clearly,
Explains a
by the
lot.
way, it's fun. I wish that you guys could see me right now, because I'm clearly living in the 80s. I'm sitting on a couch
I
with a
love
Star
it.
Wars
It's so
Jedi
awesome.
poster behind me and wearing a shirt that says Class of '85 with the Breakfast Club on it.
It's fucking
Um,
awesome. It's glorious, everyone.
this
I
is
wish you
this
could
is
see it.
totally the truth. And I got stopped. So one of the reasons I tried to fit this in tonight is I sent a text to you, Alexia, earlier today, going, "Hey, we should do a trek off," and then you didn't get it till late, and blah blah blah. And I had gone out with our very good friends, the Mascarellos, to a Daniel Mascarello, famous Daniel Mascarello of Ninjas versus fame, the
Yes.
Mummy and Manson and Fitz. But we had gone out to a carnival nearby where they had like an impromptu, not really impromptu, I guess it was planned, but we didn't know about it till we got there, like giant fireworks display.
Oh, cool.
And so like kids got to ride rides. I hurt my neck a little bit, so I wasn't able to do any of it. I didn't ride a
Oh.
single ride except the Ferris wheel, which fucking sucks. Um, Wow. So it's really funny in the background. So we're doing this over Google Hangout, and I can see like your phone rang in the background, and your head was
It
immediately
wasn't
like squirrel.
mine. Squirrel.
Someone.
No, it's because it was like I was like, baby, you better shut your phone up. We're like doing a show and
Yo, I
stuff.
thought that the look on your face though looked like when somebody like rings your doorbell and you're not expecting. You're like, are they robbers? Have they showed up? Like even if it's in the middle of the day and there's a UPS truck outside, you're like, what the fuck is someone ringing my doorbell for?
I'm so, dude. I'm kind of a hermit. So I actually do that is the thing. Like, in the place where I live, like people will like kind of randomly come and just like solicit sometimes, and like I'm I don't know how to say, like, I don't want to say I'm an unneighborly sort. I'm just a private kind of a person. So like
Sure.
when I'm like I'm not
With the
expecting
exception of you and I broadcasting out our thoughts and feelings for thousands of people on the internet to hear, we're very private people.
very private person. Like in person, I'm a very private person. I don't know what to say. With strangers, like I'm very shy and awkward, and I'm like, so like if I'm like home alone or whatever, and somebody knocks on the door, it freaks me the fuck out. Like totally, I'm like, I'm not expecting anyone. Who the fuck is that? Maybe if I'm quiet, they'll go away.
Like, are they the wet bandits?
Like
Joe
I don't
Pesci
know
out there?
who I
If
think.
Joe Pesci's out there, I'm going to be really
Joe
upset.
Pesci, like, why did you drop in? Like
Seriously,
no.
you've got paint cans ready to go. You got paint cans on ropes ready to go, man. Don't come to your house.
Don't come to my house. It's true. Call
You and
first.
Macaulay Culkin.
Like, just call first. It's cool. If you call first, we're fine. But if you don't, fucking shit. Bets are off, man. Like,
What's funny is that you and I both live in relatively safe areas. It's like the amount of home invasions that happen in our areas are each of us relatively low. Like
Oh,
compared
yeah.
to like but still like I don't care if I'm having a party and people are coming in and out. I hear a doorbell and I'm immediately like, what is going to happen? Do I have to pull out my swords? I have swords. Do I have to get out my sword? Because I'm going to take a fucker down with my sword right now.
Motherfucker, right down with that.
You're fucking dead. Oh, hi, Mom. So
Oh, hi, people I invited to my party.
I know. Oh, but they're like, we just went out to our car. It's like, I don't fucking care.
I
Ring the
don't.
fucking
If I was
doorbell. You are putting your life in your fucking hands, man.
if I was expecting people, I think my position would be different. But when I'm not, like, I'm just like quiet, like in my house, not bothering anybody. Like, and somebody just like starts knocking on my door. What the fuck are you doing here? Like,
No.
don't just like drop in. Like, that's so weird. But like, that used to be a thing that people did. Like, on the same, by like the same token though, like back in the day, that was like totally
Oh
common.
sure. When I was a teenager, I just went to my friend's house, and the thing is I lived like a 40-minute like travel for me to get to anywhere because I lived on the other side of like the Maryland side of Washington D.C. from where my high school was. So I had to get on the Washington D.C. metro to visit my friends.
Wow.
Um, and so I would still show up though. I would like get on the metro. I would take a metro bus. I would get off the metro bus, walk up to a friend's house, and hope they were there.
Oh
Like,
my
and if they weren't
god.
there, I was like,
I know, because
well,
we
fuck.
didn't have cell phones and all that kind of stuff.
I
So
guess
like,
I'll go to the mall, and maybe I'll run into
maybe I'll
someone.
run into somebody. I
So
remember I used to
hey,
walk places too. That was the other thing we did back in the day.
back in the day, yeah, I used to. My dad used to take us out in the car that he would push with his feet to get a Brontosaurus burger. It was it was really weird. Bam, bam. Anyway, hey,
Hold
uh,
on, before we continue, should I have been recording this on my end somehow? Because I'm totally not.
you're totally not.
Is that okay? Should I get it going now?
Yeah, get it going now. No, we'll keep the first part where we're all right, everybody. Whoa, you got really loud. Whoa, you sound like a fucking transformer. Everything changed. Everything just changed. What the fuck happened? Nope. I hear you sound like your voice is going through a distortion pedal now. It's turned way up. Like when you were scratching your forehead, I could hear those scratches loudly. Yeah, you're yeah, like when you talk, you're like, well, look at my mouth. You're like, wow. Like that's what it sounds like. It's awful. It's the worst thing ever. No, it's not good. We can't. This isn't gonna work. What'd you do? Turn off what? Undo what you did. You didn't like turn on a different program. You changed nothing. You were like, hey, I should turn this on. Okay, I'm turning it on. And then you didn't unplug your mic and plug it back in. Unplug your mic and plug it back in. Plug it out. All right, say something.
Yo.
Tap your mic. No, now I'm just getting your laptop mic. Is your mic on?
Yeah.
Tap your mic. Tap it. No, it's not. All right, do this. Go to Google Hangout right there. Move your mouse around on Google Hangout. Move your mouse around, go to settings, and then make sure your mic is the right mic. There on Google Hangout. See? You hit settings, and then you have a choice of which camera you want it to be, and then which mic. Make sure the mic's correct. Hit save. Now tap it. Yep,
Better.
that's correct. Now talk.
Is it all better?
Everything's better.
Okay, well, let me try to do the thing where I open the other thing. Make sure that this goes okay.
No, I'm looking forward to the extra like 25 minutes of editing I got to do now. Yay!
I'm sorry, man. I'm
It's not
serious.
your fault. It's not your fault.
I'm like in pain and it makes my brain not work very well. I'm
It's all
sorry.
right.
Okay, it says it's recording, so we'll just let that go. All right, cool.
All right, cool. All right.
Sorry about that, darling.
So I am still probably gonna bail at like 11:30,
That's fine.
11:35 or something. Because we are driving to New York tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Family
So
trip
yeah.
kind of a thing?
Yeah, we're going to Kelly's family reunion. Oh, you know what you're gonna have to do though? Now that you're recording, you can't touch the mic.
I have to. It's the only
When
way.
you're, remember, because when you touch the mic, it's like this. So
I'm going to attempt to not move, but I have to hold it because I don't have anywhere to stick it. This is what she said.
Do I need to get you a mic stand? I have like 3 extra mic stands.
Yeah, you might,
here,
actually.
Come here, we'll record. Come here, and we'll record. We'll bank a few, like in like a week or so. Like come.
We might be able to do that after the show closes. We go into Hell Week, and then
Which
the
show is
closes.
this?
The meeting.
The meeting? Did you get the invite for Tim King's Fringe Festival thing?
I did.
His like Macbeth with nudity.
Yeah, I did.
I
Yes.
was like, that chick looks cute. I should go see it. Um,
The
I
blonde
don't know who
one?
she is. I don't know her, but she
The
looks
one with the
pretty.
long hair that's like all half naked and like
Well, she was half
dumb.
naked. That's probably why I was like, well, I should go see the other half, but I won't. That's not enough
But
for
it
me.
will. I shall not. I can't. I think my
I
show.
want to though. I loved him. I mean, I haven't seen him in forever. I haven't seen him since the Monsters auditions. I'd love to see him.
Wow. Yeah, that's a
Uh,
while, dude.
all right, here, let's go. Hey, we're in HD now. HD
Hey,
sound.
dude.
HD. Like it's like something you look at, not something
You
you know.
listen to. You know what?
But
Like it's like HD makeup. Like, have you seen this new trend? Like, particularly for women's makeup, like HD makeup. Like, what does that even mean?
I think,
Like,
well, I remember
in
the first time
person's pretty high definition,
well,
right?
no,
Like,
but
how many
the
pixels
first
would you
time
say that
the first
is?
time that I shot a movie as an actor, and it was in HD. Like the first time they were like, "Hey, we're shooting in HD." They had like an airbrush makeup artist there doing it, going, "I'm doing makeup for HD so that you know HD won't make your pores look bad." But now we're all kind of used to the way we all look on HD. I think we're all just sort of used to HD, like showing more of us than old video used to. So I think that that's sort of a thing of the past.
It
Anyway,
is
my
not though. I
thoughts.
keep seeing it places because we prey on women, right?
I think we also love to throw the word HD on shit. Like
That's
we're just
a
like
little bit
like if there
HD
was chewing
crazy.
gum, you'd go like HD chewing
HD chewing
gum.
gum.
Yeah,
Chew
fucking
gum in
chewing.
high definition.
I know. Wow. HD taste, explosion of taste, sploge.
Sploge! Oh my god. We should totally make a gum called Sploge.
Sploge. And then what it would be is it would just be like really suggestive phallic symbols all over it, but
Yes.
like not really like if it was watermelon, but it would just be slightly elongated, the watermelon, and you'd see like an explosion of like watermelon juice out the
Yes,
front,
out of one
and,
end.
you'd
Yes.
like have a dude behind it with the arms in the air, like yeah. All of the commercials would be like sort of ambiguously erotic, where
Yes.
guys are just sitting there going, "Oh man, I've got this taste from eating this hot dog. Yum yum yum. Try some splosion." And they drop their hot dog like down right at their crotch and put it in their mouth. Sploge. Oh, sploge.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, we were just in Walgreens today. And, like, there was this
We
product that was.
promised Star Trek's coming in like a second.
I
But
swear
I said
for
Star
real.
Trek's coming. Sploge of Star
Oh,
Trek.
Sploge!
Go ahead. Sorry.
It was what was it called? Oxy Bump. And it was like
Oxy bump.
Oxy Bump. And it was like a nasal spray that was like, I mean, the fucking logo was like a fucking white nose, right? And it was like Oxy Bump. Like, I'm like, wow, whoever came up with this, like, really, I don't think if you're trying to be healthy that you should really be using, like, it seemed like one of these fake products. Like, it was this obvious, like, cocaine illusion. And it was just like,
Wow.
I was like, wow. No
Tell me
wonder
something
they're.
about your. Hey, tell me something about your Walgreens there or your CVS's near you. Have they started like including vibrators there?
What? What? With what?
Like
Or
so
just like randomly.
the CVS near where I live, the CVS where I live, like where you would like get tampons or pregnancy test or condoms or something. They've got this new section, like it's just called like personal intimacy is the name
Right?
of
Personal
the
intimacy.
area, and they started off with having what was supposed to be like a personal massager, and it was like
That's my favorite when they
but
call
listen,
it
listen. It
personal.
was like one of the wand things, and then they started having like sort of the elongated sphere with a curved end. They were calling it personal massager. Now it's like it's clearly a vibrator. Like so, it's a rabbit. They'd like have a rabbit vibrator. It's like it's fucking there in CVS. It's just
I'm
weird.
gonna need to look the next time I go
It,
because
well,
I don't think
it's
so. I
I
think
think
tube,
listen,
but
as a red-blooded American, I think it's awful that it's in there because I only have a couple minutes when I'm in there, and it's taking me an extra like 2 or 3 minutes to walk by 3 or 4 times and make sure nobody's looking. Because I don't know why I got to walk by that aisle every single time. Like if I'm getting candy in the front, I'm walking to the back, walking back around. I don't know what makes there's this part of me that's still like fucking 10. Like when I was a 10 year
you're
old,
like sex toys.
I would walk into Walden Books so I could go get the art books of the naked ladies. like like phot- art photography, where there would be like pictures of naked anatomy drawing. I'll go look at the anatomy drawing books because they're naked, and I still feel that way. This is part of me. Like when I go to CVS, I like got to go walk by and go, ladies, buy those. You know,
They
like just
use them on their vagina.
like and wanting to go like oh, their stock is low. like someone got this.
I
Someone
think it's great,
somewhere.
like as if a sex store isn't open late enough,
I
right? Like
know.
it's for those times when the sex store is already
Oh,
closed
and it's
and
still
like
like
you have a
and they're
vibrator
there and there's still like
emergency, right?
dollars there. It's not like they're like they're not like penis shaped. They've stopped just short of like making the penis shaped.
But that's what I'm
So
saying because they're for like think about what those stores are for. They're for when you have like an emergency situation, right?
I
So
know.
it's when you have an emergency
No one
need
ever
for a
goes into
vibrator.
CVS because it's a fun place to go. Let's be
No.
clear. And Rite Aid is worst. Rite Aid is the worst. CVS, Walgreens, like has this random collection of like it's like part CVS and part like Sears. Like so you walk into Walgreens, it's like here are prescriptions and scarves, and also a terrible collection of movies. Over here,
Yes.
you've got headphones next to Pringles. Like, what do
Next
you
to
need?
Pringles.
What the fuck is all this for? Like
It's
why?
when you
Like,
it's for
and
when
yet
you're, you
I
know.
can tell you that on more than one occasion, I have like been like, fuck, I got to go to a birthday party. Here, they'll like headphones. Everyone wants fucking headphones. Just go get some fucking headphones, man.
Everybody likes headphones.
Oh, man, that's why I go to Walgreens. I only ever get. It's like my personal catcher in the rye. It's like I have to go. I have to get a pair of Walgreens headphones everywhere, every single time I pass them.
That's fucking amazing.
It's this
If
collection
only
of
you really
earbuds and
did that,
headphones.
that would be fucking great. Like you have
Yeah,
like this hidden room in your basement that nobody knows about.
but
It's like
they're
just
all fucking Walgreens headphones, so the left ear is going out a little bit
right
on all of them.
on all of
Like,
them.
so you
And
got to
like
twist the
they only
wire.
work for
You
like
know what's really
10
funny?
days.
I know for a fact that within the first like month or so, like we'll get at least 200 downloads on this, and within the life of this podcast that we're recording right now, it'll probably get up to 1,000, maybe up to like 2,000 downloads by the time it's all said and done. Years and years. That means, statistically speaking, right now, someone out there is hearing this for the first time, twisting their headphone ear, going, fuck, that's like my headphone right now. Shit.
Shit.
Shit, it's not right.
It's not
Star Trek, man.
Star Trek, dude.
Let's talk about some fucking Star
Okay,
Trek, man.
so I think we should discuss because I saw something come across my email from the Facebooks that said that it was Mike Sandoval, I want to say, and it was basically saying that any of the NCC 1701 ships would just decimate the Millennium Falcon, and the
Okay.
NX-01 might be kind of a fair fight. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it's funny because I was starting to reply to him on Facebook while I was waiting for my pizza, but the pizza came and I never hit send. So literally in my Facebook, if I went to that, I'm like have a pending message to send to him about that. But it's just a matter of size. And this is what I was thinking about that. I was thinking that okay, let's start with the TIE fighter, because if you watch Rebels specifically, you watch a human being climb in and out of a TIE fighter in Rebels. Or if you watch the Force Awakens trailer, you can also see like people standing next to TIE fighters. You can see a person next to a TIE fighter.
Okay.
So a TIE fighter looks like it's about like maybe the width of a tractor trailer and the height of like 2 tractor trailers, maybe 3. And let's
Okay.
say the depth. So we'd say that we're talking in a cube. Let's say it's like 3. Let's just call it 3x3 tractor trailers is a TIE fighter. All right. So just imagine sort of that size, like not even the size of a house. It's like the size of a very large shed almost. So that's
Okay.
a
Because
TIE
I mean,
fighter.
a tractor trailer is pretty fucking big.
It is big.
You have them stacked.
Okay, you know what it's like. Let's say that a TIE fighter is about the size of a large U-Haul truck, like the largest one, like the
Okay.
17 footers.
Gotcha.
That's about
All
the
right.
size of a TIE fighter. Okay, so now if you look in Star Wars and Empire, and the trailer for The Force Awakens, and why am I not including Jedi? Jedi is fucking ridiculous. This movie and this poster behind me, Jedi is, in terms of the scale of the final battle, and this was pointed out to me when I was in high school, they like, I understand that ILM was doing it all, There's a lot about Return of the Jedi that I've said before that I feel is kind of shoddy. That I feel like it was if parts of Return of the Jedi feel a little slapped together, and specifically that last fight around the second Death Star, they have like 1,000 TIE fighters, and there's this shot where they're all coming at you, where clearly they just waited till they were a certain size, and so they kind of just appear out of nowhere and are coming at you, and it's clear they like don't have them like coming into frame. They just get boom, they go, and they're like so many of them. If you go frame by frame, you actually watch them fly through ships, like they're just like there's no physics to it. Specifically, there's the one shot where you have the Millennium Falcon fly by and they're like 20 TIE fighters. They look like ants next to it. Like the scale of the TIE fighters.
They look really small.
Really, really small. So I don't count Jedi in that, because if you look at Star Wars, where they're blowing up the TIE fighter, and look at Empire, where the two TIE fighters are chasing the Millennium Falcon through the thing.
Right.
It looks like if the Millennium Falcon were not flat, but if it were a cube, it looks like it's about maybe 3 TIE fighters wide.
I was going to say about 3 TIE fighters.
3 TIE fighters wide by like maybe 1 and 1.5 TIE fighters tall.
Yeah.
So if you imagine that, a 17-inch U-Haul, 17-foot U-Haul truck, 17 inches in Return of the Jedi, a 17-foot U-Haul truck, you're essentially looking at, a small parking lot size.
Sure.
As the Millennium Falcon.
As a ship.
Enough to fit, like 9 of those trucks.
Okay.
Now, the first Enterprise, ignoring all weapon systems, the original series Enterprise, and by proxy the new Star Trek,
the subsequent ones,
2009 Enterprise, because they're about the same size if they're different like shapes. Like if you look at
it's the size of a fucking planet.
It's not. No, it's not. So and this is true. I think there's some really good scale work both in the motion picture where the shuttlecraft goes by it, and in Star Trek Into Darkness you see a shuttlecraft land into the back of the Enterprise, and it looks like a shuttlecraft which can hold, in a pinch like 10 people. It's probably about the size of a U-Haul truck.
Yeah.
Like a
smaller one, yeah.
Or maybe
like
a pickup.
Their smallest one, or maybe a pickup, yeah.
Yeah, and just their cargo bays, just their bays there are holding like 5 or 6 of those, and that's just like those bays. Like to say nothing of
of the whole rest of the ship.
The whole rest of the fucking
where
ship.
People live, where the people eat.
so if you look at the smallest of the Enterprises, which is the original series or Star Trek 09 Enterprises, if you look at those, like I think that the Millennium Falcon next to it, I think you could probably do like 8 Millennium Falcons next to those ships.
I mean, it would just destroy the Millennium Falcon.
And to say nothing of the fact that the Millennium Falcon, as far as I can see, has like 3 guns.
Yeah, like one photon torpedo, and
they're all manual. And they're all manual.
Yeah.
Like you have to have someone fucking sitting in the thing shooting.
Yeah.
So really, the first one, there might be a bit of a battle. They could probably do a little damage to those ships. But I mean, the shields aren't as good, and you always got a sense that the ships were a little bit falling apart. Like Scotty had a collection of
No. I would agree with you with NX-01, because that's like much smaller than any of the subsequent Enterprises.
So it had like room for like 50 people to live.
Agreed. Like it was still bigger, so it still had size on its side, but it doesn't have actual energy shields, right? It only had the like ablative armor or whatever. I
guess what I'm saying is,
so I think then that against the Millennium Falcon, it might not just be destroyed in like a half a second. But
no, I think that here's the length of the battle. Here's how I think all of the battles go. I think that NX-01, the battle maybe lasts 5 minutes because their targeting isn't that good, and the one thing the Millennium Falcon has is maneuverability. Like it can fly around, it can get out of the way. Fine. I would say you get to Kirk's original ship, and there's a lot more manual targeting that's happening there. It's because it is small enough compared to that ship. There's enough manual targeting that they got to do aiming and stuff.
But it'd be one photon torpedo, dude. One.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Such a blast radius that they'd only have to get it kind of near.
And I think that the Millennium Falcon with Han, would, especially the old look at Star Trek 6. That fucking photon torpedo, when he goes fire, it takes like 30 seconds to get to the Klingon ship. Like at the end,
But that's
like
for drama.
they're sitting there watching
It's
it.
like
Like
why it takes the countdown. Like it's 30 seconds, but it takes like 30 minutes. Like
so. So here's the thing. I don't think you could destroy the Millennium Falcon with photon torpedoes. I think it could evade the. I think it would have to be phasers. I think that the photon torpedo. I think the Millennium Falcon would have a chance of outmaneuvering a photon torpedo, and like like they do in like fucking Top Gun with the heat-seeking missiles going. They'll have some defensive measures against a photon torpedo. I'm thinking that it's going to be
what defensive measure have we ever seen on the Millennium Falcon that would be up to the task?
R2 would like throw some shit in the back that would explode. They would, or they'd like
would throw some debris. Is that what you're trying to say?
Some debris. But here's the thing. Here, we're splitting hairs now. What we're saying is here's how it goes.
We're saying how long the Millennium Falcon would last because it's getting destroyed.
Well, yeah, it is getting destroyed. And here's the thing: they can't just jump to light speed because traveling through space ain't like dust and crops, boy. So it ain't. so I think that you have like against Kirk's ship. Like I think that you have a lot of like bobbing and weaving and going around, and I think Kirk gets a little frustrated for like after about 3-4 minutes. But I think eventually, I think it's less than 5 minutes. It's less than 5 minutes, and that's if Han is absolutely, totally on his absolute A game piloting. But I don't think, and I think that like. I don't think the lasers are hurting the Enterprise. I think it's just a matter of how long it takes for the Enterprise to target. That's the thing.
Yeah, like I don't think there's any chance that anything on the Millennium Falcon gets through the shield. Not a chance. Yeah. Like it would just be
I'm never quite sure about the shield.
Like it would be like running at a rhino with a toothpick. Like
see, I think it would be like running at a rhino, running at a rhino with a like a small bobcat. Like that bobcat can jump around and bite, and the rhino would have problems getting the bobcat.
Right, but the bobcat could get through the rhino. Like the claws in a bobcat could get through the. I'm saying there's not a chance.
Bobcat's not very big. A small bobcat's not much bigger than your cat at home.
But the claws could get through. I'm saying there's nothing on the Millennium Falcon that could get through the shields. Nothing.
I think that once
and it would have a hard time chipping away if the shields weren't up. Like,
once we get past, I want to ignore the concept of firepower for a minute and just talk. Let's say that the phasers and the lasers are the same strength, which they're not. But let's say even if they were,
why are we saying that? Just so that you'll feel better about it?
No, because I have a last thing that I want to talk about.
Okay.
I'm going to compare like apples to apples in a second, but let's get to the next generation one. By that point, we've really talked about targeting computers a bit. Like at that point, it's just data going beep. Like I imagine there's that episode Conundrum where suddenly there's a new first officer on the bridge and nobody really knows who they are. Remember that episode? And then and then they're like, oh, we're on this mission. We're on this mission to destroy this planet. And they're like, we are? And they're like, yeah, and we're on this mission. We got to destroy this planet. They're like, okay.
Why shouldn't we talk to them first or something?
No, we can't. We can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that.
But then they get to the planet, and these 3 little warships come up to face the Enterprise. And the Enterprise is like, flap, flap, flap.
Yep.
That's what happens when you get to, like they have, like, targeting computers at this point that are really doing the deal.
Yes.
Now, I want to compare.
And those ships in that particular episode too, like they would be like I think if one of those ships had like full on suicided into the side of the fucking Enterprise, it wouldn't have mattered, right?
I don't know if that's true. No. Look at the fucking Jem'Hadar were able to do that to the.
Yeah, but the Jem'Hadar ships were kind of badass.
Yeah, they had done some damage.
I think the whole point, right, of that in that particular episode was that planet wasn't even remotely dangerous, right? Like they couldn't even touch their level of technology, right? So that was kind of the point, and that's what I'm saying. Like those ships in particular in that episode, like that's what it would have been like. Like
now, the reason I want to talk about firepower is that if we're going to compare apples to apples, the Defiant, I would assume, is probably it's still even the Defiant's bigger than
the Millennium Falcon. Yeah,
I mean the Defiant has room for like 50 to like even have little crew quarters and stuff.
Yeah, like they're
Like
not comfortable crew quarters, but they
even
have.
if they were the exact same size. You look at the two little guns on the Millennium Falcon.
They would just
And then you see
laugh.
when the Defiant goes crazy and it's got like guns everywhere, just like
Everywhere.
pop, 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 pop. When the Defiant is shooting shit, I mean, it's a scary ship when
Yeah,
it's shooting.
like it's fucking beast. When that thing starts like just laying waste, you gotta have a nerd on. Like you just do. Like
And you know what? Here's the thing: it is my favorite Star Trek ship. Even more than any of the Enterprises, even more than DS. I think DS9 is gorgeous. I think that the Enterprise D and the original Enterprise both have their elegance to it. But in terms of ships that I just like looking at, like the Defiant, it looks like a fucking turtle. It looks like a turtle with wings and guns. Like someone took a turtle and put wings and fucking guns on it. It was like, fuck you. The USS fuck you is what it was before.
Fuck you, it's what it was called
USS
before. But then they were like, dude, we can't call it
I don't think we can call it that. It's in my mind.
I have a son.
It's real to me. That's all I can say. It's my only Cisco invitation. Hey, speaking of DS9, I've been listening to the sort of spin-off podcast of the Delta Quadrant, Upper Pylon 2. And I really, is that what it's called? I want to make sure that's what it's called. But I've really been enjoying it. And so I want to put out an invitation. Alex E and I would like to come be on your podcast, guys. And we want to do it soon. So for any of our friends listening who also listen to Upper Pylon 2, please go into their forums and let them know in no uncertain terms and let everybody know. And Matt Hansen, I know you're listening because I know you listen. You let them know too that it's time for some trekking off on Deep Space fucking Nine. And we promise they're a little saucier than the Delta Quadrant, even though Melissa like. Well, the thing though, Melissa is like helping to run it. Like she's like it sounds like I'm not sure how it works, but it sounds very much like her brainchild, and yet she's allowing it to be a little like looser, like a little more loosey goosey. So we'll still be good. We still won't do our show on your show, but like it's time for.
What that means is Justin will be good, and I'll screw up the first time I open my mouth. But
everybody will laugh, and we'll have a good time.
It'll be fine.
So, but I've been following along with them. So I've been slowly moving through season one.
Again?
Well, you know what? I listen to an episode of theirs, and then I do. Then I watch the next episode in anticipation of it. So I watch Q-less, where Q shows up on DS9, and embarrassing.
It's so
embarrassing. And Vosh is not good on it.
Oh my god, the whole thing is just
like, yeah. But I watched. There's another one called.
I watched some original series, and that's always good. I watched the.
It is always good. You know what I like about the original series? The good ones are good because they're good. And because the bad ones are as campy as they are, you can appreciate them for that. I mean, there's
always something good going on. And like I think the reason we went to watch it is actually because we were watching another show. The History Channel that was talking about how gunpowder was made. And I was like, you know how I know how gunpowder was made? Star Trek. He was like, what? I was like, honey, the Gorn episode. He makes gunpowder. Hello. He's like, I don't remember that.
Well, you know what's amazing about
we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it right now.
Yeah. Here's the thing about the original series, which I think it's interesting. Again, it's never gonna be my favorite, but I'll always appreciate it. Is that when I say the bad ones, and there are some ones that you look at and you go, it's not good exactly, but you know what it is? The show can go between being like Harlan Ellison, sitting on the edge of forever, hard sci-fi, serious drama, gut-wrenching, political satire, all those things that it can be when it's serious and of one kind of that someone might go good versus camp. I don't even say bad, but then it can also be sort of like Batman 66 campy. Like The Trouble with Tribbles definitely has, what's a Cyrano Jones is going flipping around. Like that's not even acting what he's doing. It's like the music is very
beautiful.
The music is very much time to laugh now. But you know what? In a very 60s vibe, that also absolutely works. And I think that it's really hard it's a show that is almost schizophrenic ability to jump between those
Yeah,
tones.
and it does it though with ease and grace. I mean, it just does. That's what I'm saying. Like
And
there's
rarely within an episode. Um, and you know, it's funny because that's often how I feel about Buffy. Like, because Buffy does jump between camp, being a super campy show, and being a deadly serious show.
it
Um,
does, and I like
and
that balance, I think.
Mrs. J is watching Vampire Diaries. And so we watched a little bit of Buffy. I was watching it, and she watched for 10 minutes, and she's like, God, I forgot how campy this is. I was thinking, yeah, I was like, the camp is part of it. The camp is part.
Yeah, it's part
The
of it.
camp is what
It's
they use
joy.
to disarm you. And
Yeah.
I said, do you think you're really into Vampire Diaries? Watch 2 episodes, just a random 2 episodes of Buffy with me. And then when you get to the end of it, tell me that any of those characters on Vampire Diaries is remotely as beloved as the characters you're watching on Buffy. She's like, oh, no, no, no. By the end, we got to the 2. She's like, well, I still like Damon.
Yeah.
like,
It's why you
like,
watch the show, because that guy is fucking amazing. Ian Somerhalder, like he can just do whatever he wants. I'm just saying. He is brilliant and I love him.
I swear to you. All right, I'm going to copyright it here, man. Copyright 2015 Enlight Entertainment. I'm going to make a song called Boone from Lost. It's going to be called Boone from Lost. And it's going to be about a husband who finds his wife absolutely sexually attracted to Damon. But he won't fucking watch the fucking Vampire Diaries. So it's just fucking Boone from Lost. Is it? I wanted to be like this metal. Boom from Lost. Boom from Lost. What you in? You're talking about Damon, but he is just boom from Lost. He's boom from Lost.
Musical stylings of Justin Timpane, everyone.
I promise you, I'm going to record the song, but I don't want anyone else to jump out and do it first. So I've just put it out there right now.
That's amazing.
All right, it's here. The date is August. Is July 16th.
No, July 16th.
It's out there.
Right?
It's out there. It's been said. Boom from Lost.
I like how it's this weird, like, punk metal fusion for some reason. I'm not sure why.
It's just sort of like angry 40-year-old nerd that is mad that his wife, who is also a different kind of nerd, is attracted. Like, what absolutely
There's no not being attracted to it. Like in that role. Like if you watched it, it's not her fault. There's no way to not be. Like it's impossible.
I know, no, I get it. But you know who he is? Boom from Lost. Boom from Lost. Gonna drop a plane on you. I'll drop a plane on you. Spoiler alert.
Because he's so sexy and you can't handle it. He's too sexy for your song. Too sexy for your song.
You know what he's not too sexy for? A plane falling on his head.
Stop it. That's
Spoilers.
terrible. That is fucking terrible.
Spoilers for a show that's like way old. Hey, I am let's see. We're running out of time. This is gonna have to be a short episode this time because like I said, we are jamming it in there.
Yes, we are.
I'm going on a trip. Lots going on. We are we have what do we have fucking coming around the corner? End of August is gonna be Intervention, so that'll be fun. But yeah,
and I'm gonna be
sorry to show it. Listen, guys, I know you're used to us doing you like hour-and-a-half shows for you and stuff, but like fucking it was like either we do a short one or we gotta wait like 10 more days, and we can't wait 10 days without
we're not gonna wait. We're giving you the shorty, and like this way too. Like if like you won't see Justin because he doesn't come to my shows, but
I want to. Here's the thing: I don't do anything.
No, like, I know. I'm teasing.
Talk about how you're a hermit. I'm not a hermit. I'm like a prisoner. Like I want to get out.
I want to leave, please. Anyway, it's called The Meeting. It's going to be in the quaint little town of Clifton.
Clifton, Virginia. If you're anywhere near Clifton, Virginia, if you don't know where Clifton, Virginia is, because I don't, it's like near like 50 and 66. Like it's kind of in that area ish, right?
It's like between Centerville and Manassas, I would say.
So
it's a cute little town. We're doing The Meeting. It's
like 40 minutes out of DC, man. If you're in the DC area, go check it out.
Yeah, it opens next week. Week from tomorrow. Week from tomorrow on
Which,
Friday.
well, yeah. So give a date because I'll be a couple of days before I
Oh,
post this. So
July 24th
July
and
24th,
25th,
2015. There are
and
people
then
listening
August 1st and
2017
2nd,
right
right?
now,
Yeah.
like in the
No?
future. There are people in the future going, "That's long."
31st and 1st. That's what it is.
Um,
I'm
and
terrible.
what am I doing? I'm just editing Trek off. I'm editing your movie, guys. I think that
Yay.
what I want to do, I think, and start looking for this in the coming months as I put the movie together because it has taken like a year and a half longer than I thought it was going to. So I think, given that it's 13 hours long, we might throw like 10 minutes out of a time of just shit that
Yeah, of
we have.
just stuff. Like, because honestly, I think we have to forgive you though, because like your like what you had to go on before was very different. Like
I
making a
had no
feature
idea we were
film
gonna
is
have so
very
much good
different.
fucking
Yeah, like
shit to put together.
I didn't
Like
have
it's
any idea it
there's
was
so
gonna
much
turn out this
fucking
way.
gold that like but hey, I'm gonna let you guys know now something right now that if you're listening right now that we have not announced. It's not on Facebook. Please don't announce it on Facebook for us or on Twitter. But how many of you signed up for raise your hand if you signed up for that Prime Day that was terrible on Amazon? Anyone go on Amazon? Yeah, you know you did. You know you at least looked to go see if you could get those sweet Black Friday deals on Amazon Prime, which were basically not that great. But if you signed up for Prime, you're like, fuck, I got that free 30-day membership right now. Or I've got Amazon Prime and I watched some shit on Amazon Prime. Ninjas versus Monsters on Amazon Prime right now.
What?
If
That's
you have an
awesome.
Amazon Prime subscription, you can watch it free of charge. You already paid your prescriptions up there with any of those other movies. And if you have did I say prescription? I mean
You
subscription.
did. You did say prescription.
Someone made you take it. If you have a subscription to
It is.
Amazon
It's
Prime,
like medicine.
listen,
You need to watch it.
if you've seen the movie already, just put it on for like 15 minutes, man. If you want to help us out, put it on and watch it over and over again. Tell other people to watch it. Tell like
Yeah, if you've
don't
already
do it
seen
on,
it, just skip ahead and watch my scene.
yeah, don't do it on Facebook yet. Don't spread the word yet, but we're going to tell you to do that too eventually. But like it just helps if people are just kind of watching it.
Yeah.
Like it helps boost us like up in the ratings so that then people watch it more. So it can balloon that way. But yes, we are on Amazon Prime and you can watch us that way. And that's huge. So
Fucking awesome.
there you know. You heard it here first, guys.
Because we love you.
We do love you. I love you, Alexei. I love you, Mr. A. I love you guys. We love Star Trek. And don't forget to tell Upper Pylon 2, we are coming for you. We are the Dominion of Star Trek. Like we are.
I am not the Dominion. You're on your own on that. I am not.
We're the Trekoffinian. Trekoffinia. We'll Trekoffinia.
We're Trekoffinia.
We'll shove it in
sure.
loop free.
Shove it in you.
Oh my god.
Disgusting. It's totally us though.
That's awful. That's terrible. That's terrible. My name's Justin.
My name's Alexia.
Trek off.
Trek off, bitches.